Hey tubers, it's me again, Ben. I need to do this video because my second video on Fourman Lake did not come out. So what I tried to do was I tried to have an external power supply connected to the GoPro, which I've been doing. I mean, I've been doing that on every time I go on the kayak. I found out the hard way that you cannot connect an external microphone and a power supply at the same time. First of all, the power supply and on the GoPro itself, the power supply and the microphone go into the same port. But if you're using a battery backpack, that has its own plug-in port. So I thought maybe I could use both. I plugged the microphone into the camera itself, and I plugged the external solar-powered battery supply into the battery backpack. Well, evidently that cancels out the microphone because I got no sound. So that's why I'm doing this video. I'm just going to do a run through of what I did on the lake. That's what this video is for. So. The first day I went out was it was Friday, March 17th, and it was cold, but I wanted to fish that lake. I wanted to catch Walter. And then it rained over the weekend. It rained Saturday and Sunday. I didn't get to go out then. Monday was supposed to be warmer, but it wasn't. The wind came earlier than it was supposed to, and that was the 20th, March 20th. But I went out and fished anyway. But I didn't get on the water till 11 o'clock because I had the kayak covered because I knew it was raining. But I didn't cover it very well, so I had about 3 gallons of water that I had to bail out of it before I could go out. So I didn't get on the water till 11 o'clock. And the microphone I'm using right now in my Escape, the controller part of it has the battery, and it was laying in a puddle of water, so I couldn't use it. I had to put in the other microphone, and it didn't matter because, like I said, the microphone didn't work anyway with the power supply plugged in. So so hopefully this microphone is working now. I took the battery out. I laid it out in the sun and in the wind, and it turns on. I haven't tried it since I got it wet. So I'm hoping that it's working now. Otherwise, I'm wasting my time driving home from work and trying to do a video. And I'm using the microphone because I have the sunroof open, and you'll get the road noise and stuff like that, and that's even more annoying than the wind and the splashing. So I'm using a microphone. So I did catch 2 more on day 2 on the lake. The first one was about 1.5 pounds, 1.3 pounds. It was nice, and I didn't even know I had it. I didn't even know I had it on the line. As you'll see in the video, I set my rod down to adjust the anchor line because the waves from the wind were moving me even though I had my anchor out. So I figured if I made my anchor line a little bit longer, that it would hold better. So while I was doing that, I picked up the rod and I had a fish on. So I didn't really do anything. I didn't really earn the first fish, but I caught it. So what are you gonna do, right? I almost gut hooked it too, as you'll see in the video. I needed my long pliers to it was hooked at the back of the mouth, and I reached in and I could not get the hook out. So I used my long pliers to get the hook out. It came right out, so I was happy about that. But I couldn't weigh it because once again I was having trouble with the scale. I don't know what it is with that new scale I bought. It just wasn't working. So I put I put my old scale on the jaws clamp thingy to weigh the second fish, which was a 3-pounder. It was 3 pounds on the button. And I was actually surprised that it was that light, because I thought it was heavier. So I can't argue with it. That's the weight I got. So that's my official personal best. I'm sure I've caught a couple of heavier fish, but this is the heaviest one that I got a weight on. So I'm calling that second fish my personal best. It was 3 pounds. It was the second one I caught the first day, I think, was heavier, but I couldn't get a weight on that either. It was chubbier, but it wasn't as long. This fish was longer, so I'm gonna go with the second fish that I caught on Monday as my personal best, and as Walter. So that covers the fish. And I did want to talk a little bit about the baits I used, where I got them, and the method I was using to catch them on. I caught them all on drop shots. The 2 fish on day 1 I caught on a Zoom finesse worm. It's the color of sprayed grass. It was 4.5 inches. The 2 fish I caught on Monday, I caught on culprit Fat Max worms, 7-inch, and the color was grape shad. I really like that bait. I'm going to thank my subscribers, thank those of you watching my videos, and have a great weekend. Thanks, God bless, and take care. Bye-bye.
Bye for now.